Paul was preaching and he said, he was teaching the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 10. He said, therefore I take pleasure in infirmities, in reproaches. I don't know if you take pleasure in infirmities, basically weaknesses, in reproaches. When they reproach you, do you take pleasure in that? In necessities, in persecutions. He took pleasure in persecutions, in distresses for Christ's sake. For when I am weak, then I am strong. I don't know whether any of us in this day and age have really, really, really taken pleasure in necessities, in persecutions, in distresses for Christ's sake. Paul took pleasure in that because he knew that where weakness was shown, the Lord's grace abounded. How else will the Lord show himself strong on your behalf? A lot of us are always praying to live for troubles to disappear. But whenever troubles exist, that is the best time God can show his presence in your life. You may not only be a person who flees trouble, but you may be very glad in taking pleasure in the weaknesses, in the reproaches. When people show you madarau, that's good. Me, I like it. I like it when people reproach me. When people say, oh, you don't have a car, you don't have what. I like it because that's when now God is challenged to act. Okay, I become a fool in glorying. You have compelled me, for I ought to have been commended of you. For in nothing am I behind the very chiefest of apostles, though I be nothing. He's saying me, if I wanted to boast, I'm one of the biggest apostles, yet I am nothing. I ought to have been praised by you guys. For in nothing am I behind the very chiefest apostles, though I be nothing. Yet Paul became a fool in glorying. Truly the signs of an apostle were wrought among you in all patience, in signs and wonders and mighty deeds. These are the things that I tell people. True apostles practice this, produce this. Patience is one of the signs before you come to signs and wonders and mighty deeds.